Hi, so today we're going to make this beautiful braided pigtail hairstyle with attachments. So first I had to moisturize my hair and then I pat it neatly. This hairstyle is actually good for kids, adults, beginners, and it's a very simple hairstyle tutorial, right? So first I patted my hair into two buns, right? I am patting it right now. As you can see, I have my styling gel which I use to make sure that the pattern comes out really neat. So first I had to leave out two smaller braids in the front. So this is me trying to cut out the part where I'm going to make the smaller braids. I have my attachment and here is where I'm trying to actually make the hairstyle. So I try to slow down the video so much that even if you're a beginner, you can actually learn how to make this easy pigtail hairstyle, right? So just watch what I'm doing. I'm braiding my hair and then I'm adding the attachments gradually with each braid. You can see the way I used my pinky finger to hold down the end of the attachments, the first strand, and then I weave the other end before I gradually take it back. So just watch what I'm doing. It's really simple, right? Tangles everywhere. So right here I'm actually done with the two smaller braids in the front, and now I'm trying to achieve a zigzag pattern at the back of this hairstyle. I didn't just want it to be a straight straight down pattern, right? I tried to have this zigzag effect at the back. So this is how I slanted my comb gradually from the first end to the second end, and then just watch what I'm doing. Basically it's really simple. And then when I'm done with the pattern, I now held down my hair into two natural buns, right? So this was what I was able to achieve. Yours might be better. Anyway, this is me now attaching the attachment to my hair. See what I did there, right? So I used a little bit of an attachment to hold down the first end before I now flipped it over so that it will give me a tighter effect. So right now I just use the end of the, as much as possible, you get more hair extension attachment and use it to tighten down the base of the hair. And this is me trying to now weave the end of it. I parted it into three sections and I'm gradually weaving it, right? So you feel free to add more hair extension to this thing to make it come out cleaner, right? So this is me finishing the first end of our pigtail our pigtail hairstyle. So here I tried to just extend it because I really wanted this hair to be long. The length I feel like adds to the effect. So here I'm just using my styling gel to brush down my edges and make sure that everything comes out well. So if you feel like the base of your pigtail is not clean, feel free to use more hair extension and just wrap around it really well. So I made use of my got to be spray at some point, yes, to make sure that it is glued, the hair extension is glued very well to my hair. Okay, so here I'm actually done and I'm doing the other end. So feel free to now use your scissors to trim off the edges. So now I try to make the ends of the pigtail to have a coily effect. So I use my black sewing thread to just have this loosened braid, basically, yeah, so something like that, and just push it down very well and just make the coily distinct effect to come out. So this is like something that we do back then when we were like really small, old way of coiling your hair. So I now use my hot water therapy to just make sure that the coily effects come out well. So this is the coily part that we achieved. So you can see this hair is really beautiful, and we added a little bit of modern twist to it with the little braided hairs in front. So yeah, feel free to try this hairstyle and thank me later.